Hello everyone, my name's Harley. Last month I made £5,000 flipping cars here in the UK. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my 5-step process on how I did this. So I'm going to show you how to source the cars, how to find a great deal, how to prep the cars, advertise the cars, all the way through to the final sale. So if this is something that you're looking to do and you're looking to make some good money doing this, watch through to the end of the video, keep a pen and paper handy, sit tight and enjoy. So the first thing that we need to do is we've got to inevitably find the car. So there's a few different places that I buy cars from. So the main place that I get cars is through the auction, so British car auctions. You can also get cars through Facebook, Gumtree, eBay, private sales basically. So if someone's got a car advertised on Facebook, you can go to them and then buy the car from them. But what you want to do is you have to make sure that you're buying the car for a good price, so you're not overpaying. Realistically, before you even go and look at a car, you want to check Auto Trader, see how much the other cars are selling for. So if you're going to go look at a Fiesta and the person has it listed up for £2,000, if you go on Auto Trader, you put in all the right details. So you put in the age, the make, the model, the mileage, and then you find what the cheapest car is on there and how much they're selling for. So say they're selling for £3,000, you're going to go look at a car for £2,000. Already you've got about £1,000 there. Obviously you want to negotiate the price a little bit as well, pay £1,500, and then you've got £1,500 of healthy margin there. So if the car needs any work, you can do the work, you can pay for the advertising costs, you can obviously pay for the valet if it needs a valet, which it will do. Mechanically, if it needs another MOT, obviously you're keeping the money there as well to ensure that you're going to keep a healthy profit margin in. So we're on to step number 2 now. So we've bought a car, we've bought it either on Facebook or we've bought it from the auction. So now what we need to do is we need to prep the car. So we need to make sure that the car is ready to sell. So this is the most important thing that you can do, and this is going to up the value of the car significantly by about £500 to £1,000. So you want to valet the car, not just valet, you want to detail the car. So you want to deep clean inside and out. You want to make sure it's looking shiny on the outside, ready for the photos of the car, and you want to make sure that it's beautiful on the inside also for the photos of the car. And it has to be clean when the person that's coming to look at the car is coming. So they get in the car and there's no reason for them to not buy the car because it's clean, it's gorgeous and it looks good. So cosmetically you want the car to be really nice and clean. Number 2 of prepping the car, what you also need to do is you need to ensure that the car's got an MOT. So I'd usually say you give the car at least 6 months MOT, so then it's peace of mind for the customer because they know that they've still got 6 months before they even need to bother about it. And if you want to, you can service the car as well, that's completely optional, but obviously it's just another selling point for your vehicle. You can always charge a little bit more if you are doing a service on the car as well. So at least 6 months MOT and a deep clean and good to go really. Obviously you want to make sure the car's got no knocks, bangs, no noises on it, but you don't really want to be buying a car with mechanical issues unless you're handy with your cars and you know what you're doing. Okay, so on to step number 3. So what we've done now is we've bought the car, so we've got a nice car. We've prepped the car, so the car's clean, it's looking good, it's shiny, it's got at least 6 months MOT, no knocks, no noises, it's mechanically good. So now what we need to do is we need to advertise the car. So now we're letting the world know that they can buy this car. So what I do is for my cars, I'll take about 40 to 50 photos of the car, around the outside, of the inside, of the boot, of the wheels, of, importantly, the features of the car. So you want to highlight all the features of the car. So if the car's got heated seats, you want to point out that it's got heated seats. If the car's got sat nav, you want to make sure that you take a picture of the sat nav. If it's got cruise control, make sure you take a picture of the cruise control, electric mirrors, take a picture of all the things that are going to sell the car basically. What I'm also going to do as well is, which I'd recommend you definitely look at, is in the link below I'm going to put a file of a car that I've sold, and I'm going to show you my 40 to 50 photos that I've taken to advertise that car, to then sell that car. I'd recommend just copying the photos. I've copied the photos from people that I've met. You know, a lot of dealers use a similar format when they're selling their cars. The way that they order it, so they go on the outside first and then onto the inside. So yeah, make sure that you look at that, and then you can copy my photos and use the same format as me. What you also want to do, so for Auto Trader, it allows you to upload a YouTube video to the listing. So you want to upload at least a 2-minute video of going around the car, highlighting the features of the exterior and on the interior. I'll put a link to a YouTube video of a car that I've sold as well, so you can copy the video. So that's what you want to do, is you want to photo the car and you want to video the car. Make sure you do good clear photos, you use a nice camera, you make sure it's sunny outside and that it's not raining as well. Where we're going to advertise the car. So we want to advertise the car on Auto Trader. Auto Trader is the #1 website for selling cars in the UK. So this is where all the dealers post their cars, even private sales as well. So you might be selling the car as a private seller, so you can still use Auto Trader, which I'd recommend. Auto Trader, Gumtree, eBay, Facebook, Motors. That's the places that you want to advertise the car on. And put them all on there and wait for the inquiries to come through. So good photo, good video, advertise the cars on the platforms that I've just mentioned. Okay, and on advertising the car, in your descriptions as well of the car that you're selling, make sure you put an informative description, so you highlight all the features in the description as well. You include, if you gave it a fresh MOT, write in the description that you gave it 12 months MOT. Write in the description the service history, so if you bought a car and it's got full service history, make sure you write that. Highlight the features of the car. If the car's got 2 keys, make sure that you write in the description that the car's got 2 keys. If the car's had 1 owner, bonus, write in the description that the car's had 1 owner. So just write all the things in the description that are going to sell the car. So think about, if you were going to buy a car, you know, you'd want it to have few owners, you'd want it to have good service history, you want it to have 2 keys. So make sure that you highlight that in the description as well, so the buyer knows exactly what they're coming for and there's going to be no surprises, and it's going to make them want to inquire on the car. Okay, step number 4. We have bought the car, we've prepped the car, and we've advertised the car. So we've took the photos and we've got it on Auto Trader. So now what we need to do is we need to price the car. So if you just make a price up in your head, if you bought a car for 2 grand and you put it up for 5 grand and the car's not worth that, the car's never going to sell. It might luckily sell, but you could be selling it for months, so that's not the way that you want to go around it. So you need to price your cars strategically. What I do, and it works for me, is I always put myself in the top 3, usually in the country, of the cheapest cars that are working. Obviously not spares or repairs or cars that aren't driving. Top 3 cars on Auto Trader, I usually price within them, or top 3 cars in a 50-mile radius to where you live. So you want to go, I'll show you what to do and how to find these cars on Auto Trader. So you want to price the cars strategically. Yeah, so if we've priced the cars well, you know, if the cars are cheaper compared to all the other cars on the market, you're going to get customers inquiring on your car, and they're going to see your amazing advert as well. So you've got 40, 50 great photos showing the whole car, you've got an amazing description, you've got good history in the car, it's got 2 keys. The customer's going to see that and they're going to see, oh wow, okay, this car looks good, it looks clean. And they're also going to compare it to other cars, because they're going to be looking at loads of these cars. So if they're looking for a Ford Fiesta, they've probably looked at 100 already. So if they see your car and it's good value and it looks clean and it looks honest and you've got a good advert, then they're going to inquire on your advert instead of a car with 5 photos and rubbish description. So they're going to choose to inquire on yours because it's cheap and the advert looks quality. Okay, now on to the final step. So tip number 5, step number 5. What this is the sale of the car. So the car's advertised, you've had an inquiry, and let's say somebody wants to come and look at the car tomorrow. So before anybody comes to look at the car, you make sure before they even come that you're ready with everything. So I always put on the passenger seat, I'll put all the paperwork for the car in a nice folder. I'll put the spare key in there as well so that they can see the spare key, any service history, MOT certificate, put it in there. If you're going to be leaving the cars outside while it's advertised, before the customer comes again, give the car one last clean on the outside so it's sparkling when they come, it's shiny and it smells good as well. Spray the inside, make the car look presentable, make it look like something that you'd want to buy, and already that's an amazing first impression. The person that's going to come and look at the car, they're going to be really happy because they've not wasted the time basically. Let them drive the car, go out with them. if there's a couple, sit in the back and let them go and drive it around the block. Be honest about the car. You know, if it's got a nick there, more than likely the cars that you're going to be buying are going to be relatively old, 10 years old, 5 years old. So you explain to them that it's not a brand new car, it's going to have these defects because it's a used car at the end of the day. Explain that to them, be honest, be kind, speak to them how you'd speak to your mum, your brothers if they were buying a car from you. If they want a discount on the car as well, inevitably they're going to ask that, because who goes to look at a car and they don't ask for a discount? More than likely they've looked on Auto Trader, and if you've gone through what I've said and you've priced the car as I've spoken about earlier in the video, and you've priced the car cheap, they already know that the car's cheap. They know that they've not got a better deal elsewhere. So make sure you stand firm on the price and you say to them that the car is what it is, you priced it cheap already and the car's priced and ready to sell. And then 9 times out of 10, if they're serious buyers and they want to buy the car, they'll buy the car off you, and if you have to, you can knock 50 or 100 quid off as a goodwill gesture to get the deal done. So that's it. 5 steps on how to sell a car, and now we're done. The car's sold, and then hopefully, if you followed all the steps right, you've got between £1,000 and £2,000 in your back pocket. Onto the next one, buy another, rinse and repeat. So yeah, it made me following the 5 steps that I've just gone through. It made me £5,000 last month with all the cars that I've sold. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you've got any ideas of what you'd like me to make a video next, if you'd like me to go into detail on any of the steps in particular, drop me a comment below and let me know. So yeah, thanks a lot, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.